Have you ever encountered someone so challenging that it felt like your entire world was turned upside down? Maybe they pushed all your buttons, tested your patience, or even left you questioning your purpose. These individuals often appear at some of the most trying times in our lives, and their presence can leave us feeling emotionally drained, defeated, or hopeless. But what if I told you that these difficult people are not here by accident? What if their role in your life is much more significant than you might realize? In this video, we'll explore how difficult people, although seemingly antagonistic, are vital players in your spiritual growth and personal evolution. In this world, everything has a purpose, even adversity. Difficult people are often sent your way as part of a greater spiritual journey, one that aims to test your faith, resilience, and capacity for growth. These challenging individuals serve as catalysts for the evolution of your soul. While their behavior might feel hurtful, disruptive, or even controlling, they hold a deep spiritual lesson that, when understood and embraced, can transform your life. In this process, the true power lies in how you respond to them, not in how they act toward you. Let's explore why these seemingly negative encounters are essential for your spiritual progress. The role of difficult people. Catalysts for spiritual growth. It's natural to feel frustration or even anger when faced with someone difficult. But have you ever considered that their presence might be divinely orchestrated for your benefit? Many people on a spiritual journey experience an encounter with difficult people at some point in their lives. These individuals challenge your limits and test your boundaries, forcing you to confront your inner self. When someone manipulates, controls, or emotionally imprisons you, it's easy to feel like a victim. Yet these encounters are invitations to discover your true self, pushing you beyond your comfort zone and prompting you to ask deeper questions. Who am I really? How can I respond with love and patience instead of anger or fear? In the grander scheme of spiritual evolution, difficult people often serve as guides in disguise. They show you where you still have emotional blockages, unresolved issues, or limiting beliefs. By recognizing these areas, you're invited to do the inner work needed to release what no longer serves you. This work leads to healing and self-discovery, enabling you to move closer to your higher self and divine purpose. The trials imposed by difficult people are designed to refine your character, help you develop emotional resilience, and empower you to make choices that reflect your highest good, emotional and psychological control. Understanding the dynamics, difficult people often have a knack for manipulating emotions. This can manifest in several ways. They might use guilt, fear, or intimidation to control others, or even gaslight people into questioning their own reality. This behavior can lead to a sense of emotional imprisonment, where you feel trapped in unhealthy dynamics, unable to escape the toxicity of the relationship. In these situations, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or even powerless. However, it's crucial to recognize that this emotional control is an opportunity for spiritual growth. Why? Because it reveals the areas where your boundaries need strengthening. Difficult people may exploit your weaknesses, but instead of succumbing to their control, you're being called to build stronger emotional boundaries and cultivate inner strength. The more you practice self-awareness and emotional regulation, the less power these people have over your well-being. Remember, you are not defined by others' behaviors. Your true essence lies in how you choose to respond. The universal principle of polarity. Light and darkness coexist. One of the key principles of spiritual growth is the understanding of polarity. The universe is governed by duality, light and darkness, joy and sorrow, success and failure. Just as shadows exist because of light, suffering and challenges exist as necessary parts to spiritual enlightenment. If you've ever struggled with difficult people, you've likely encountered moments when it felt as though you were in the dark, searching for the light. This is part of the natural ebb and flow of life's spiritual journey. Understanding this principle can help you accept the presence of difficult people with more grace. Instead of resenting their existence, recognize them as an inevitable part of the spiritual landscape. They are a reflection of the contrast that exists in your life, a mirror to the inner work that still needs to be done. By embracing the darkness, you can eventually find the light. Without challenges, there would be no opportunities for growth, and without adversity, there would be no spiritual transformation. Spiritual lessons from adversity. Growth through suffering and adversity are often viewed as negative experiences, but in the context of spiritual growth, they hold profound lessons. Throughout history, Moses and Job figures challenge, yet these figures emerged victorious, spiritually refined, and stronger for having endured their trials. These stories serve as powerful reminders that adversity is not a punishment but a teacher. When we face difficult people, we are not being punished, but rather we are being offered a unique opportunity to learn. These individuals are the catalysts that prompt you to dig deeper within yourself. They expose areas of unresolved pain, fear, or emotional baggage, inviting you to heal and transform. The very act of confronting these difficulties is an act of spiritual strength and resilience. In overcoming adversity, we develop compassion, patience, and understanding, virtues that ultimately bring us closer to our divine purpose. The role of antagonists, how they help you evolve while it might feel counterintuitive. Antagonists in your life play an essential role in your spiritual journey. These people are not obstacles to your happiness. They are opportunities for personal and spiritual evolution. In the same way that a sculptor uses a chisel to shape a piece of marble, difficult people serve as tools for shaping your soul. The way you react to their behavior, whether with anger, grace, or understanding, reveals your true character and helps refine your emotional and spiritual maturity. When you encounter an antagonist, ask yourself, how can this experience contribute to my growth? What is this person trying to teach me? Their actions may push you to react in ways that are out of alignment with your higher self, but those moments are teaching you how to realign with your authentic nature. Difficult people are reflections of your inner world, often mirroring the parts of you that need healing. The more you recognize this, the more power you have over how their actions affect you. The need for contrast. Understanding the role of opposites in order to fully appreciate light, joy, and success, we must first understand their opposites: darkness, suffering, and failure. This concept is an essential aspect of spiritual growth. Just as day cannot exist without night, happiness cannot be truly understood without experiencing sorrow. Difficult people are part of this contrast. They exist to help you recognize the beauty and power of love, peace, and success in your life. Without experiencing the difficulties, you wouldn't have the same capacity to appreciate the moments of peace and joy. In many ways, difficult people serve as reminders of the blessings in your life. They push you to recognize what truly matters and help you clarify your values. By navigating their challenges, you develop a deeper understanding of what you want to manifest in your life. Embracing the contrast between light and darkness makes you more resilient, more compassionate, and more attuned to your higher purpose. Self-discovery and growth through challenges. The power of reflection. How do you react when faced with adversity? Do you react out of anger, frustration, or fear? Or do you rise to the challenge with grace, patience, and compassion? The way you respond to difficult people reveals much about who you are at your core. Each difficult interaction provides an opportunity for self-discovery and spiritual growth. Reflecting on your reactions is a powerful tool for self-awareness. By examining why certain individuals trigger emotional responses, you can identify areas where you still need healing. Do you have unresolved trauma or unhealed wounds from the past? Are there limiting beliefs that you need to release? By confronting these issues, you are taking responsibility for your own growth and learning how to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and integrity. Biblical examples of contrast and resilience. Lessons from the past, the stories of Joseph, King David, Job, and the Israelites illustrate the profound spiritual lessons derived from overcoming adversity. These figures faced unimaginable hardships, yet they emerged stronger and more faithful. Joseph's brothers betrayed him. Moses led the Israelites through the wilderness, and Job lost everything. Yet through their perseverance, they proved that spiritual growth is forged through struggle. These biblical examples serve as reminders that no struggle is wasted. Every challenge faced by these figures led to a deeper understanding of their divine purpose. They embraced the trials of their lives and used them as opportunities for spiritual evolution. Similarly, when you encounter difficult people, remember that their presence is not an obstacle but an opportunity to strengthen your faith and resilience. Spiritual growth is a path of duality. Embracing both light and dark, the path of the chosen one is not always a smooth one. It is a journey that includes both light and darkness, joy and suffering. Embracing this duality is essential for fulfilling your divine purpose. As you navigate through life, you will encounter both positive and negative experiences. It is learning to integrate both aspects into your spiritual journey and understanding that each serves a higher purpose. Navigating duality requires balance. It requires recognizing that light and dark, joy and sorrow, success and failure are all part of the same spectrum. Without one, the other cannot exist. By embracing both sides of life, you become a more whole and balanced individual, capable of navigating the spiritual path with wisdom and grace. Transforming suffering into light, the power of reflection instead of succumbing to self-destructive behaviors when faced with adversity. It is crucial to reflect on your suffering and use it as a tool for growth. Suffering can either break you or make you stronger, depending on how you choose to respond. By transforming your pain into light, you elevate your consciousness and align with your highest potential. The key to this transformation is mindfulness and conscious reflection. Take the time to reflect on your emotional responses, learn from your struggles, and use them as fuel for positive change. Each challenge faced is an opportunity to refine your spirit and deepen your connection to your divine purpose. Seeking help for personal growth. The importance of support. Navigating the challenges of difficult people can be overwhelming, and sometimes professional help is necessary. Seeking therapy or guidance from a trusted mentor can provide clarity and emotional support during tough times. External guidance can offer new perspectives and help you heal deeper wounds, allowing you to transform the energy around you. In some cases, changes in mindset and behavior can lead to changes in external circumstances. By shifting your internal state, you alter the way difficult people interact with you. Remember, the journey towards spiritual growth often requires support, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Understanding the divine plan. Embracing life's challenges. Every encounter with a difficult person is part of a divine plan designed to help you fulfill your higher purpose. These challenges are not random. They are intricately woven into the fabric of your spiritual journey. Recognizing them as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles, allows you to navigate life with a sense of peace and understanding. Each person you meet, each challenge you face, is part of the greater divine plan that guides you towards spiritual fulfillment.